Hey folks, my name is Jake. Welcome to Canadian Cutting Edge. I'm sure you've got knives. That's why you're watching Canadian Cutting Edge, right? And with knives, you need lubrication, especially for pocket knives. You might have knives like this, where you've got washers. You might have knives like this, where you got ball bearings, either ceramic or steel. And then you've got all kinds of different washer systems and stuff. They all need some good lubrication. And I found what I think is the best lubrication ever. I've tried, the KPL and blah, blah, blah. Being a budget knife guy, I just never got into any of the higher end, the more expensive lubrications. Although I tried a bunch, people let me use some of their lubrication when I would visit them, visit friends and stuff, and I'd try it on my knives and stuff. And I just kept coming back to this stuff. This is Lucas fishing reel oil, because it's a low price. It's got, stuff in there that makes it extra hydrophobic. It's just a good budget oil, and I counted on it, and I liked it. But now, this is from Gunn. It comes in 3 sizes, 15 milliliter, 10 milliliter, and 50 milliliter. In Canada, you can only find that 15 milliliter, and you get that at Canadian Knife Company, $22 Canadian, that's the best. Gritomatic's got the 10 mil for 10 US, 15 mil for 15 US, 50 mil for 50 US. But let's get to the tabletop and talk about if I recommend that you get this or not. All right, here, I've taken my Ontario rat apart because I needed to clean it. The way you use this stuff is super simple. It comes with a little steel tip there. And you just have to dribble the tiniest little bit. Don't overuse it. Now, what's the magic behind this stuff? The magic is Scott Gunn is simply one of those guys who invents stuff, and he's got a brain that just refuses to stop, refuses to compromise. He decided to use graphene. Graphene's been in the news for the last 10, 15 years, and it's an awesome material. And he found a way to keep it suspended. Now, there's other lubricants out there that have graphene in them. And they always tell you, shake the bottle. Got to make sure shake the bottle before each use. You don't need to do that with this stuff. He's found a way to suspend the graphene in there, and it just stays suspended in there. So I'm just going to put this together here and put a little bit of oil there. Whoa, that's probably too much. Let's turn that around so it gets evenly spread through the whole thing. And I like to put lubricant on, if you got multiple washers like this, I put lubricant on both sides of both washers. It's just, that's the way I do it. I don't know, that might be overkill, but just a tiniest little bit. It doesn't need much at all. And you put it on there. And I've been doing this now for a while, and gotta turn that post the right way. I first got this Gunny Glide stuff in June. I met Scott Gunn at Blade Show, had a good talk with him. He explained exactly how he invented this stuff and what he had to go through to get it all figured out. And so I decided I was going to use this stuff. Now, I have lubricated over 50 knives in the last 2 months and played with them. They maintain their lubrication. The lubrication is smoother by a fair margin than anything else that I've ever tried. If you can afford this Gunny Glide, I totally 100% recommend it. Now, I can't really demonstrate how much better it is than other lubrication. Like, how's a guy supposed to demonstrate that? You're just going to have to trust me on this, that it's smoother. The knives, just they fly out. They open smoother, they close smoother. On this one, since we've got these ball bearings and there's an indentation, I just put lubrication on the inside of either one of these, and that'll transfer it onto the ball bearings. And that's all that's needed. And it just is a really good thing. I'm a big fan. I'm really a big fan. If you're in the United States, the store that I always deal with down there is Gritomatic, gritomatic.com. They've got it in all 3 sizes. There's something I forgot to tell you about this stuff. And to me, it's really nothing more than a gimmick. These things have scents in them. Yeah, it's got a different kind of stink for, I'm not even sure what they all have. There's one that's coffee. There's one that's, I think, pumpkin. There's a clove. That's what this one is. This one's clove. You can collect the scent that you prefer if you want to, but it's just a scent. To me, that's just a gimmick. Deal with that the way you want to deal with that. I would say, if they're all sold out except for some scent, just get that scent, unless you just object to that smell. Some people are going to find that cool, that there's different scents. What's really cool is the graphene in there. It's so smooth. It just feels so good. Better than anything I've ever tried before. And I'm going to keep using this Gunny Glide. I trust his product, not because he made the product, but because my experience with it backs up his claims of it. So if you're in the market for some lubrication, check out Gunny Glide. I'll leave links down below to make it easy for you to buy it. I don't have referral links for anybody that has it in terms of, I'm not going to get a kickback at all. I'm not going to make any money off of any of these links. I'm just providing them to you to make it easy for you to find a place where you can buy some of these products. So there you go. That feels so smooth. I just cleaned this knife too. This is a Tucson, and that's just super smooth. I'm a fan. And I'm not being a shell because, like I said, I make nothing from you buying this stuff. You buy this stuff, I get zero return from it. Hopefully that can convince you that I'm trying to tell the truth here, just like I try to do on every review that I do. Thank you so much to my supporters. Thank you for watching this whole video. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Doing those things really does help. And remember, friends, cut towards your chum, not your thumb.